Welcome, guys. Welcome. I have a very, very special video today. I'm bringing a guy named Duke. Now, I've never met Duke in person, but I've worked with him online, and the results that Duke just accomplished in the past 21 days are mind-blowing. I'm just seriously blown away with how hard this guy worked, what he did. So I talked to him, and he agreed to coming in on the show and giving us a little insight on his journey, where he was when he started, and exactly how this guy, who's a father of how many, Duke? Four kids, managed to lose 15 pounds in 21 days, guys. So without further ado, guys, I'd like to introduce to you Duke. Duke, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, Ben? I'm doing good.
Awesome, man. Hey, thanks for taking this time to do this video for us. I really want to just bring you on and just ask, get to know you a little bit, get to know your family, and really what just happened in the past 21 days, and really just kind of congratulate you on your success. So, Duke, where are you from?
I'm from Cedar Springs, Michigan. We're north of Grand Rapids by about a half hour.
Awesome. So you just did this 21-day challenge, right?
Correct.
And that was all online?
All online, yes.
Awesome, man. And what's your family? You have 4 kids. What's their names?
We got Kendall, Avery, Cash, and Kelvin.
Kendall, Avery, Cash. Oh, those are cool names. Cash. I like that name, man. I got a baby coming soon, so I might have to steal that name from you. So, Duke, tell me about, how you found my online challenge, and where were you at when you started this challenge?
I found your challenge from actually a buddy that coaches at the same high school that I coach at. And he had something on Twitter during the summer that he was starting a 21-day challenge, and I asked him about it. And then he sent me a link on Facebook in the middle of August, I guess it would be, saying, I think you should look into this, kickstart you back to where you should be going, and to be accountable. What was his thing was, because he's like, we're coaches, we got to be in better shape than.
Yeah. What was that guy's name?
Josh Cooper.
Josh Cooper's another guy. I think he's down 15 or 20 pounds now from his challenge. So he's definitely a good guy. That really makes me happy to hear that he seeked you out and gave you that link. So what was it like when you clicked that link? Were you nervous? Were you like, is this real? Like, am I going to get any results from it? What were your thoughts in the beginning?
When we first started, when we read it, we're kind of like, all right, this is something we can do. Then we seen some of the workouts, and we're like a little skeptical because, well, we didn't do those types of things. I can lift weights all day with anyone, but once you start doing full body activity like that, it's a game changer for you.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's a little bit change of pace, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So where were you at when you started? What were your biggest frustrations in the beginning, like with your diet, with your exercise? What really caused you to be like, all right, enough's enough?
Well, it was consistency for us. It was, we'd hammer out 2 or 3 weeks in a row where we just perfect kind of thing, one cheat meal in there somewhere, and then we'd go away on the weekend and it'd collapse for a week or two, and then we'd get back on it, and then kind of yo-yo, just back and forth, and we've never been consistent until we did the 21-day challenge.
So what do you think helped the most keeping you consistent in 21 days and not having you fall off again?
Well, I think the group, for one thing, that we were involved with, and how everyone was so supportive and kind of pumped you up with their achievements. And then my wife, she did everything with me that came in the pamphlet that we printed out.
That's awesome. It's always so much easier when the spouse does it with you, because you're cooking the same meals, you're doing the workouts together. And with you guys managing 4 kids, I can only imagine how tight your schedule must be.
It is. Well, I go to work at 4 a.m. She gets home from work at 7 at night.
Wow.
So we just squeeze it in when we can.
Yeah. I remember all the phone calls I did with you. It was always like 4 or 5 a.m. Like, yeah, I just got done putting in a few hours. I'm like, dude, it's 4 a.m. What are you talking about? Yeah. But still, you managed to do it because obviously your health is important to you. Let me ask you, why is your health and fitness so important to you?
Well, for one, my kids. 2, I had bypass heart surgery 2 years ago on the 12th of October.
2 years
So
ago.
ever,
And how
so
old
ever
are you?
since, go ahead.
How old are you?
I'll be 40 in February.
40 in February. Okay.
Yeah. I got that way. Well, of course I didn't eat well, but I drank and ate and whatever, just, and then didn't really take care of myself. Well, I lifted weights, but I didn't, didn't
Right.
lift weights and go eat chicken. I would lift weights, go play softball, drink beer, eat pizza, nachos, whatever, just this culmination of everything was bad.
Now, in high school and college, were you an athlete? Were you pretty active?
I was active. I ate crappy then too, but I played baseball and basketball in high school, tennis 1 year.
Yeah.
Golf. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's the reason I asked that is because it's so common for me to hear this story of, you're active in high school and then people graduate high school, they go into college, and before they know it, things slip away so quick when you just carry on bad habits and you live that lifestyle. But what you just showed everybody is that even though you had bypass surgery, which is a big deal, and a lot of people would give up in this situation, but in these last 21 days, you totally revamped it and you're down 15 pounds and 5.5 inches off your waist in 21 days. So I think you're showing everybody right now that it's just simple habits and it's simple things like no matter where you're at in life, you can always bounce back from this if you have the accountability of a group, if you have the accountability of your spouse, and if you have, the right tools in place. Now, talk to me about the lifestyle and kind of nutrition. What's the approach like when you're doing this 21-day challenge?
Well, that the list you gave us of the 180 protein and 70 you do, well, we followed that to a T. And actually, after talking to you, I bumped it up to 215 for protein.
Did you find that extremely difficult, or did you find that pretty easy to manage?
Well, it's pretty easy to eat the protein that way because after heart surgery, my doctor recommended that I get up to 225 of protein. But sometimes you get bored and you don't always eat that way. But when we were on this, well, we're still on it. We still following the process.
Yeah, it's easy. It's lifestyle, right? Yeah,
we just follow right to the exact thing. We're eating like 6 cups of vegetables a day.
Wow.
That's where we're getting all the carbs. Apple for our snack. No, the only processed thing that we're eating right now is my protein shake. Okay. Everything else, we don't eat breads, grains, sugars, processed sugars.
Now, with you being a father of 4 and your wife working until 7, and you're getting up at 4 a.m., do you find it like extreme? I think a lot of people out there have this idea that it's so extremely difficult hearing what you're saying, eating those veggies, not eating the processed stuff. Is it that easy, or is it really just kind of simple lifestyle things you can do that you can manage?
I think if they want to do it, it'll be easy to manage. Once we put our mind to it and we just followed it, it was after like the 3rd day, it was nothing. It was just, this is what we're doing. Because we had all the chicken cooked. We had the salads ready to go. We, cooked broccoli at night and cauliflower at night, and we were good to go.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Especially, it's really not that hard to do too, right? You cook chicken, bake the broccoli. That's amazing. All right. So let's kind of bring it all full circle. You started this challenge, and when you started, it seemed like you were frustrated. You had bypass surgery. We can say that, you weren't living the best life, right?
Right.
And in 21 days, you got with your spouse. I gave you guys nutrition. I gave you guys, was it a clear step-by-step plan? The workouts and everything, was it pretty laid out for you?
Everything was right in front of you. If you couldn't follow it, then there's something, you're not seeing something right.
So you followed that to a T, and what's the result? In 21 days, you did what?
I lost 15 pounds, 5.5 inches. I got to give a shout out to my wife. She lost 4 pounds.
Wow.
And she lost 3 inches around her baby pouch. She don't have it no more.
3 inches. Wow.
Yeah, and she gained an inch on her butt from the squats. So she was impressed.
Got the bigger butt, lost the stomach. Who wouldn't want that?
Right. So
that's awesome, man. Well, hey, I'll let you get going with your day, but I really want to thank you for taking the time and sharing your journey with us, man, and really just going through with this challenge. From the get-go, I knew you were motivated, and I knew you were going to follow it to the T. And I'm so happy for you because I think you can agree now the things you're doing are stuff you can take with you the rest of your life and really keep this sustainable, right?
Correct. And our kids eat more vegetables now.
Yes, brother. That's awesome, man. That's what it's all about. Well, Duke, you have a great night, man. I thank you again. And do you have anything else for the fans?
Just chase it, my man.
Perfect, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.